Welcome back to Android Playthrough's playthrough of Atom RPG. Now, we're going to do straight off the bat, we are going to make our way to Krasnoznameni. I was supposed to go last time, ended up doing a few extra different things that I should have done. I should have already had done and dusted. I should have grabbed Katyura mushrooms while I was still in town. And I should have maybe spoke to Kovalev before we left as well. But we've done that now. We spoke to Kovalev. We got rid of Grishka. The snitch. We got a thief's passport and a new mission to infiltrate the abandoned factory and go undercover. I think it's did he call them bandits? I can't remember. Either way, we are gonna infiltrate that at some point. We'll not do it right now. First, we're gonna try and get into the city, as mentioned last time. Oh, come on, give me some meat. I'm gonna try and buy as much food as possible because I've not done it for the last couple of. Oh, what am I doing? That's my inventory. The last couple of times I've skipped talking to caravanners, and if I keep doing that I'll end up running out of money unless we end up fighting rats and wolves, but that is never guaranteed. So yeah, show me what you've got. If you want to buy something, you better do it soon. We're running late. Let's do this right now. Show me the stuff. So you've got 4 corned meat, that'll do, and you've got 3 regular meat. Perfect. What can I trade? Bit of that. That's pretty much it. I don't think I want the zip gun either. They are absolutely shite. Don't need the scrap metal for now either. Give them the 37 rubles and there we go. See you later, dude. I'm hoping for a few battles on the way, but we'll see. So it's 15. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Tuesday, the 3rd of May, 2005. No, thank you. Don't need any junk at the minute. Oh, we'll attack. Nice easy battle for us. We'll get a bit of red meat as well. Oh, there they are. Skip the turn. So what have we got? I see more insects than rats at the moment. Oh no, fists, I forgot about that. Oh, it's fine. Come on, Fidel. So yeah, there's mainly insects here. Oh, there's 2 rats and I think there's 4 wasps. Where are you going, Fidel? Well, I'm switching to a spade. I might miss though. Where is that wasp? Oh, it's there. Both times, never mind. What is that fucking dickhead doing over there? What you doing, you prick? Why you just stood there for? Attack one of these guys, please. That wasn't too bad. Oh, can't see where I'm running there. Finally! My word, what was he doing? Looking at the sunset while I'm getting stung? That'll do. Come on, Fidel, get stuck in. I am liking this spade at the minute. It's coming in quite useful. Oh, of course I'm poisoned. You've just let me get ambushed by a load of shit, Fidel. Your fault, amigo. And that's us. Oh, the battle's not over. Oh, there's a rat. I didn't even see that. Sorry, mate. I'm leaving you now. Let's have a look. Let's switch to fists, as I've only got 3 AP remaining. Yeah, the spade's much more effective than fists and feet. That will change over time. I just need to get a bit more experienced with my martial arts. At some point, you end up with getting a few special moves as well. So, oh, sorry, I don't want the flies. I want the rats. Let's take our meat. And there's a few perks on the perk tree that I would like to take advantage of before engaging in too much martial arts. But mainly, if I end up with a melee weapon that's martial arts based, then we're in business. Poisoned, eh? Time to eat our carrot. There we go, that's cured the poison. And I can also see in the dark now. That's not true. That's just an old wives' tale. Yes, that was the one. Speaking of perk points, we're going to check out Fidel's abilities. Because he's on level 4, he might have quite a few perk points available. So we've got 3 points available. So the square in the middle of all the perks, the 3 at the top is the points available as it says on the right hand side. 3 points available. Select ability for learn. And the one underneath the line, the number 1, that is how many points it costs for the next perk. So I can choose any of these surrounding perks. You start off in the middle with the black square, and you work your way outwards. And each skill tree is different skills, really. I mean, the left hand side is survival, so you start off with survivor, then you can move on to either a good throwing arm, supplier, or lover of healthy food. So they're all like kind of survival based. The right hand side, you've got melee, and you can move forward into master of dodging, and then that splits up into either quick regeneration, Sambo, or first blood, so on and so forth. So like you go up, it's health, first aid based skills, which goes from nurse to good immune system. If you go to the left, it's feeling good. Then you got tox resistance and disease resistance up top. Plenty of other perks as well. But for Fidel, I would like him to be good at pistols. So I'm going to get that one. Plus 10 to pistols and SMGs. And then, what's the next one down? Duelist. You prefer to do your talking with lead. Plus 15% to damage and plus 10% to hit chance if you and your enemy are both using pistols or SMGs. So to begin with, that's a good perk to take now, because a lot of enemies will have pistols. But we don't have a pistol. We've only got melee weapons. And we've not got much money. We've not got much ammo. So I'm going to take this one first. Way of the Warrior. Plus 10 martial arts and plus 10 melee weapons. That'll help us on our way. I've got one perk point that I can use for Andrew. And I'm a martial artist, so I will certainly... Oh, hold on a minute. Nurse. Plus 10 to first aid. That's a good one to go for as well. If I aim for that. You've been taking care of yourself and it shows. Feeling good. Plus 10 HP and plus 1 AP. The plus 1 AP that's the important one there. But I want to increase power with my martial arts and melee weapons. Increase that skill, so we'll do that instead. 9 out of 47 health. Wow, these battles really do take something out of you on expert mode. But we will get in our stride eventually. So that's auto saved. I'm going to take a chance and try and get back to town with the 9 health. If we get into a battle, meet the caravanners. If we get into a battle on the way, I'm just going to have to, unless I get loads of meat here and I can replenish our health up, I'm going to have to try and escape or talk our way out. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You want something to buy? Maybe I do. Show me the stuff. Oof. You ain't got much to offer, have you really? Canned meat. Might as well. We've got an abundance of cash at the moment. Not really. Bye-bye. Don't want to buy anything. I've got everything I need, pal. So let's see what, just as a point of reference, I haven't checked how much health we get from eating meat. So when I cook here, I'm going to just double check. So we cook some roast meat. So Andrew gets 12, Fidel only gets 3. But no, he doesn't. Fidel gets more than that. He's just got nearly full health. So I'm going to eat a couple more of those. So he should just heal Andrew. Oh, cooking 2 steaks means we're leveled up. And cook 1 more. That'll do. Might see us through. New level reached. Let's level up. Oh, actually, we'll have to leave first. I'd already pressed run. Let's have a look here. So we'll level up. Ability. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot as well to put Fidel's skills up. That'd be handy. I want you a bit better at melee weapons, and I want you a bit better at pistols and SMG. And I want you to also a bit better at first aid. Take up to 70 on that. We've got 1 left. So we'll do 1 more on melee. So I've got 38 skill points because when we leveled up the first time, I didn't level up these skills. Completely forgot. So our martial arts are going right up to 100. And I also want speechcraft up to 60. First aid can go up as well. We're going to need all that we can get. Oh, let's see if we've got perk points. So I've not got enough points for perk. We need another level. So the next skill costs 2 perk points. We currently only have 1 available to us. That's fine. See if we can make it to town. I think we'll make it. In we go. Let's go and speak to the man at the gate. You see a tall, strong man in heavy armour and Ushanka hat. He turns to you while simultaneously grabbing an automatic rifle hanging from his neck. Oh, tap that 4 times, eh? Well, well, well. The entrance to the city costs 30 rubles. It's a fee. 30? Well, that's not too bad. You hand the money over to the guard, but suddenly he steps back from you. He looks genuinely, or at least it seems so, terrified. Oh. Oh my, oh my. How come I didn't notice it straight away? You have Krasnov syndrome. No way. I can't let a sick man into the city. Epidemic is the last thing we need. Are you completely nuts? Do I look sick to you? Don't start with me. Just don't, comrade sick one. Would you look at these people prancing around, making everyone sick? You could use some medical help, I can tell you that. In the city hospital, for example, but I can't let you in just like that. The man pretends to think really hard. Then a mischievous grin appears on his weather-beaten face. Oh, I do have a kind heart. I'll let you pass, but for 1,000 rubles. I'll try some speechcraft. Are you for real? Where would I have this much money from? It's obvious that the guard hasn't taken your words seriously. A mocking expression appears on his face. Well, isn't that a great question? I don't know. But I feel like you of all people should be able to make this kind of money. You need to get to the city, right? Of course you do. I'll get it. I'll be back. I certainly will be back. We're not far off. We're not far off owning 1,000 rubles already. We've got 439. Well, this is where these two guys comes into play. Before you stands a man of middle height and uncertain age, wearing old sports uniform. His face is covered with a red rag. First off, you believe him to be a typical bandit, but change your mind once you catch the man's gaze, not angry or cold, but indignant and perplexed. At this moment, he starts talking to you. Why does everyone look at me funny? I'm just trying to stay anonymous. Also, there's dust here. It stings my face like all hell. That's what you get in a city like this. That's true, god damn it. The man lifts up his face rag to spit on the ground. If you want to see real bandits, go over there, damn thieves. Mr. Sweet Talk and his crypto retard buddy. The strange man nods in the direction of an eccentric couple that also spends time on the market square. A man wearing slippers and a bathrobe, as well as a man wearing a karate gi. I see, okay. But who are you exactly? Can you answer some questions? The masked man shrugs. I'm only happy to talk with new people, but I'm too pissed off by those two guys right now. If you want to know more, talk to Zhuk. He's a talkative lad, and he'll tell you more about those thieving bastards. Why don't you like those two men? The man looks at the couple with hatred in his eyes. These guys are called Pivovarus and Pilyulkin. If you try talking to them, it may seem like they are drunk or high. but they're actually scammers. You want to know more? Talk to my friend over here. I see. I suppose I'll go talk to your pal then. Let's talk to Zhuk. This fella in a custom-made mask looks around and speaks to his friend. But you notice that his attention is kept on a strange couple of men in the other part of the market. Oh, a new face on the market, huh? Listen up. Beware of those two guys. No matter what they offer you, don't take it. Their currency is a lie. As he speaks, the man points towards the bathrobe-wearing person and a man wearing a kimono. It was a karate gi a second ago. Don't you listen to those two, ever. It won't be just you who will suffer. It'll also be your wealth, and perhaps even your psyche. We fell for their tricks, so now we're here, thinking what we should do to save our hides and our village. By the way, if you'd help us out, we'd reward you. I want to know who I'm dealing with. Answer some questions for me. Sure. I'm okay with some chit-chat. Just try to help us out before these two clowns leave the market. Who are you even? Name's Zhuk. Peace. My buddy's River. We're from a secret mountain men's survivalist group that lives in the far forests. Once a month, our people send us here to barter for some grain. Nice to meet you, Zhuk. Another question. What are you doing here? Well, we came here to get supplies for our people, but then we got conned. I won't doubt that. Another question. Let's change the subject. Go ahead. What do you want to know? Fine. Tell me about your problem. The man clenches his fists in utter rage. We came here to buy some grain for the needs of our people from the deep woods. And it would all work out too if it wasn't for those meddling con men over there. Here we are, pulling like a ton of grain on our backs, and they come to us. They say, "Comrades, what would you say if I told you there's no need to haul this grain all the way to your village? You can switch it for cryptocurrency, and then trade it back for grain when you're closer to home." They then present us with garbage like buttons, pucks, bottle caps and such, and tell us we could exchange our grain for this junk. And when we're closer to our village, we just need to find a cryptocurrency dealer who'll take the garbage, give us back the grain. Buttons and caps are easier to carry around the woods, so we fell for it. We sealed the deal. Let me guess, nobody uses this cryptocurrency. That's right, nobody. Nobody takes those buttons seriously. Everyone just laughs at us. We were even chased out of a store. But wait, there's more. When we came back to those two jokers, they already sold the grain for rubles. There's really nothing we can do right now without starting a fight that would get us kicked out of town or jailed. But you're a fresh face. Maybe you could talk to them and help us get our money or grain back. Fine, I'll help you out. Stay here. Damn, thank you. We'll reward you as much as we can. I hope so. See ya. I'm not sure how much they'll reward us. Before you stands a thin, tall man wearing a bathrobe and some slippers. Upon seeing you, he livens up. Oh, hello. Please, could you ask me how I know that you are a person deeply interested in learning of modern crypto technologies? Shut it. I'm here for the guys you stole from. The man takes a few steps away from you. You talking about those masked barbarians, huh? We never stole from them. Their money's in a much safer place nowadays, and it'll be spent in the glory of progress. Or for finding a new assistant for our cause. Entering the crypto market asks for commercial risk, and they knew it. That's not noble, making fools out of people. Give me the money now. Your manners are enough to make the man in the bathrobe stand back and hide behind his partner. Fine. No need for something as savage as a street fight here. A great compensation for your weak-minded pals. The questionable businessman hands over a wad of cash tied together with a pink ribbon. You grab it. Oh my word, I've pressed that twice. Let's go, Pulilkin. These people are all enemies of progress and the digital revolution. And stay out! See them run. Wow. So what happened? I never give them the money back. So that's why I don't know how much they would reward us anyway. I wonder. Should I? Should I check? Should I see what's what? This time I'm going to give them the money back. And see what they reward us with. Let's do that for a change. I've actually never done it. I decided not to harm them, but I got your money back. Don't fall for stuff like that anymore. The man lifts his mask, showing his face disfigured by worry. My brother, and I thought my children will walk around our village home, looking at my head stuck on a pike. Thank you so much. The man shakes your hand and his partner gives you a tight hug. We shall never forget this. If you're even in our neck of the woods, we'll help you no matter what. And here, have this gun. Reba didn't want to give it up, but he will now, since you're such a great person. Good luck, guys, and thanks for the gun. A fucking gun. I wanted 500 rubles. And it's a rusty rifle. Well, we're not getting in the fucking town anytime soon. But at least I've got integrity. Let's see what we can sell. Actually, none of these shops... Actually, all of these shops will take guns. I just need to find a store with enough rubles to buy it. The young lad looks around the bar, frowning. He casts a quick glance at you and nods. Yes? I'd like something to drink. So he's got 172 rubles. The rusty rifle's worth quite a bit. I'll give him that. That's not too bad. I don't want to sell it to him though. Could do with not taking a hit on anything at the minute. Let's see if we've got anybody else who's got more money. I'm just having a look around for now. Bye. See you in a bit. We'll speak to the food store. We'll speak to the meat dealer. Game's auto-saved. A moustache market man looks at you with a kind smile, urging potential customers to his counter and constantly rearranging his goods to make them look more attractive. Hey there, come and have a look, please. You wanted to buy something? We have many riches here. Well, if you do, let's have a look. 179? That's what the other guy had, isn't it? Right, no thank you. I'm going to shake my head and keep going. And let's see if the veggie lady has got more rubles in her pocket. An old street trader with a toothless mouth mumbles under her breath, inviting people to come to her counter and carefully waves flies away from food laid out neatly. As she sees you, she narrows her eyes cunningly. Son, dear, don't pass by. Help the old woman. Buy something. Right, mother, show your riches. 184 is a bit better. 439184 takes us up to 623. Still not 1,000 though, is it? Waste paper, we've got 43 rubles worth. It looks like we may have to get into some scraps. But I will sell the rusty rifle to this lady for now. I'm going to get something else on top. We'll have... Give us an apple. No point wasting opportunity. I can at least sell these items. That'll do for now. Oh no, I don't want to give you money. 213, 210. Let's trade that. 623, we're getting there. I have no time. I really don't have any time. We need to make some quick money. Now, if I'd have just taken the guy's 1,000 rubles, would be in there by now. But yeah, for once, I wanted to not steal from the two. And they did say if I'm ever in their neck of the woods that they'd help out. So yeah. Let's see where that takes us, if anywhere. Unless it was just a turn of phrase. I would like some moderately equipped bandits. Come on then, guys. Let's see what you've got. They don't usually have much money, scavengers, to be fair. I might be able to make a bit of gold. You can find them. Here he is. Is it this man? Or is it the guy with the mask? It's the guy with the mask. Before you stands a man in pre-war jacket, sporting a gas mask. He holds up onto the straps of his huge rucksack with one hand, while playing with a rusty bolt in the other. His voice is distorted by the mask. What are you doing here? If you've got anything to sell, do it. If not, get out. Let's see your wares. Make a little bit of money. I've just got a bottle of beer. It's only worth 4 to these guys. You can have the apple as well. Yeah, that'll do. That's all we've got. 19? I don't want all your money. I just want 8 of it. Why is it insisting that I take all of it? Instead of giving me the option. Canned meat. I'll tell you what, I'll sell a can of that. I need something for 2 now. I don't need the dice. I never play gambling games. Yeah, let's trade that. Every little bit of money helps at the minute. Trade. Right, we want to fight, and we want some items. We'll make our way back to Otradnoy as well, while we do so. So when we do finally meet some bandits, at least we'll be closer to a shop that's actually got some gold to spare, some rubles to spare. You see a trading caravan. Do you want to stop and trade? I didn't have much to spare, really. Not got anything to sell yet, pal. Maybe next time. Gonna save. No, I want to fight, please. Thing is, when you want to try and find a trading caravan, all you ever seem to run into is fights. And when you want to fight, all you ever come across is trading caravans. Or at least that's how it feels half the time. No, thank you. How's our stats? So we've got pretty much full health. Ooh, That was a scream and a half. Don't know whether it's a person or whether it was a wild animal. Probably a wild animal. Sounded like maybe a goat. Or maybe a fox. Although I've never seen a fox on this game. I've never seen a goat, really. I think I've seen a sheep. I've seen a sheep, I've seen a deer, I've seen a rabbit. Right. Okay. Ambushed by the members of some murderous doomsday cult. Perfect. Hopefully these guys have got a few bits and pieces. Right, let's get in between them. And for now, Fidel, you can stay out the way. And now, you can come and join us. So hopefully I'll be able to take one of these out. There we go, maybe take them both down. That'll do. Great start. All three of them on the floor. Skip our turn and do it as quickly as possible. These guys, half of the time, have got a timed explosive on their person. So if you don't finish them off quick or move out the way, which we're going to struggle moving out the way because they're all bunched up in one area. But if you don't finish them off quick, half the time they just blow you up. Right, now if I can search them quick, see what we can get. Not likely to find a timed explosives on these guys while we're so early on in the game. There you go, Svinchatka. That's what I've been looking for. We've got some Casperamid, we've got some junk. That was a successful fight. So inventory. I think I'd rather have the Svinchatka. Let's have a look. What's the stats on this? Oh, so 7 to 12, and it only costs 3 AP. That I will put that in my fists. And I think I'll keep the spade. The spade is really useful, especially with the stun chance. Got a stun chance of 25%, so it should knock people down at least 1 out of 4 times. I mean, I got all 3 of them down with 1 hit, I think, on that fight. That was a really successful... and that's got a stun chance of 20. Got 2 handy little melee weapons there. Now it's pissing it down. Let's run. I'm not sure if you get poisoned on the world map when it's raining, but I know that if you're in an area like this, that is toxic rain, so that's why we're poisoned now. And I don't think I have any carrots. I really enjoy these carrots. It's much better than carrying around... or it's much better than buying an expensive antidote. Antidotes are like 300 rubles, whereas carrots are about maybe 15. So you get the chance to buy carrots, stock up. They're very useful. We've got ourselves a stimulant. That is very handy. As soon as we get... oh, and a leather breastplate. I don't want it, but I'm definitely going to give it to Fidel. I don't want to use a leather breastplate because it just restricts movement, and I think it restricts how quick I attack as well. But for someone like Fidel, who I want to stay alive and also use his guns, it's quite useful. He can just stand back, and it protects him against other people that are using guns. Andrew, on the other hand, he's got quite a good dodge skill, I think. So Fidel's dodge is 12, Andrew's is 17. So I can dodge half the attacks. and I can attack faster without armor on. Same goes for helmets as well. But there is a perk where that it stops armor and helmets from affecting your movement speed, but that's a long way off, and it's down one of the perk trees that I don't tend to venture down, so it's never going to be a thing for me. That now we've got a few bits, we can try and sell them, which I think we'll do. It'll have auto saved as well, and it's stopped raining. 9 damage from poison. I don't think I've been too damaged by the fight either, so we're alright for now. You see a trading caravan. Do you want to stop and trade? I certainly do. Try and make some money. So dude, what have you got? As long as you got rubles, I am happy. You bastard. Caravan a laugh. So Fidel's gun takes 30mm bullets, which you have none of, and you've got no rubles really as well, but I can make a little bit and get rid of some of the junk. 4 and a box of tea for 11, 15, anything that's worth 3 tinfoil hats. So there's the 18 rubles for him, and there's the 18 rubles for me. Trade 647, slowly but surely. Not as quick as I'd like. I think that's the last time I take the moral high ground. I was expecting 500 rubles or something stupid like that. But although, I mean, to be fair, the gun is worth over 200 rubles, so it's not a bad reward, but it's nothing like 1,000 straight in your hand. Let's see how much rubles the trader in town has. Running around with that spade in my hand for a long time. Please have a bit. Welcome again to my store. The prices are still fair and the wares are still good. What can I get you? I'd like to see your wares, Yashin. Right, I just want to sell the junk. I need to keep the vodka, because that'll also come in useful. I'm gonna do it very soon. There's a fisherman at the pond in town who can teach me how to dissect insects, and that's another money spinner. Or you can use the innards from insects and spiders to use as bait in the fishing element of the game, which I've been playing this game for years now. I have never fished once, so that's one thing I can experience firsthand. Definitely give it a try while we're in this together. I don't know if it's a mini game. I don't know if it's just a game of chance. I mean, I've played dice before, and that's just basically a game of chance. There's no mini game attached to it. But who knows? Maybe the fishing's got something about it. We'll definitely find out. I haven't got much to sell here, have I? That leather breastplate, I didn't even equip it on Fidel. And I don't want to sell it, even though it's worth 324 rubles. Yeah, I don't want to sell it. It's a shame, but no. 690. We're not far away. We're not far away. Go and speak to the fisherman. At least if I speak to the fisherman, I can go and find all the insects that we've killed around town, dissect them, and sell their innards to the to Yashin. Can't remember Yashin. Just got Doshin the Giant stuck in my head now. Yo, dude. Before you stands a tall, grey-haired man in a scruffy-looking sweater. He looks at you suspiciously, and without blinking, there's a knife in his hand that's pointing in your general direction. From the look of the fishing poles scattered on the shore, he was fishing before you arrived. Who are you? I don't know you. Get away from me. Whoa, calm down, my man. I'm just passing through. Yeah. Oh, that's just what you're saying. I know you travellers from Adam. The moment I turn my back on you, I'll get knifed. The problem for you is I don't have any money or any food, so it's best you move along. Go con some of the townies, friggin' adventurer. Huh. Give the man a once over. What are you staring at? I'm not a shop window. Move along if you don't want to be stabbed. The man takes up a fighting stance with his knife in front of his body. He studies your every movement without blinking. Seems he's ready for you to attack at any moment. Don't get so nervous. I just wanted to talk. The man has a short inner struggle before he finally puts down the knife and squints his eyes at you. Fine, let's chat. How's the fishing? Caught something recently? Somewhat. This pond's pretty small, but there's plenty of fish in there. The problem is that although dumb, even those critters learn over time. And now they aren't biting as fast as they did before. Can I fish too? You want to fish, eh? Well, maybe you can. It's just that you don't really know what a local fish like. The real gourmets in these parts. No worms for them. They're like bait made from all the critters around. The giant ants, wasps and spiders. Well, there's plenty of those around. The fisherman gives you a crooked smile and spits through his teeth. Yep, there's many of those mutants and freaks in these parts. But how would you know which of their limbs and organs are fit to make bait? I'll wager you don't know, am I right? So here's what we're going to do. Go to the nearest pub and get me something strong. For that, I'll teach you the basics of bait harvesting. Just remember, I don't want anything they mix themselves. Normal pre-war alcohol only. And the harder, the better. I have a bottle of some good stuff right here. Look, I want some pre-war vodka. I don't care if it's cheap or expensive. It can be even stronger than vodka, but it's got to be pre-war made. Here's some vodka, pal. You hand the bottle to the fisherman. He quickly takes it from you, quickly checks the label out and puts the bottle into his bag. Hey, that's some good vodka you got. Stuff made for importing, you know. Now it's going to keep me company and help me lose some radiation. If I get unlucky and catch the sickness. Now that you've fulfilled your side of the deal, it's my turn. Listen carefully and remember. So yeah, I was never sure. I thought certain types of alcohol cure radiation, but other types just make you pissed. Or make you more likeable. They do have the uses. Most alcohol just has mainly drawbacks. But yeah, some of it can cure radiation, which is good to know. Let's hear him out. The fisherman explains to you how to field dress the bodies of giant ants, wasps and spiders. Every critter has its own nuances, but all can be dismembered even without a knife. Even a sharp stone would do. You also learn that the favourite foods of the local fishes are ant spit glands, wasp legs and spider brains. The world is surely a marvellous place. Also, that stuff can be sold. The wastes are home to many fools that like hanging wasp legs in their shacks to show off their hunting skills. It's particularly funny because even common wasps are much more dangerous than those genetic mistakes, but who cares? Any item that costs money is worth selling, right? Whoa, thanks for all the knowledge. I better go and think on what I've learned here. I'm not going to go and think on shit. I'm going to go and find some wasps. Shall we go and think on what we've learned here? Let's do it. That was interesting. So I can dissect wasps without even having to use a knife. That's amazing. I've learned so much. Thanks to that fisherman, I can now make some money. What a great guy. There you go. Now we've thought on what we learned here. Now we can effectively take these fucking critters apart. I just have to remember what... Oh yeah, there was one down here near the log. Oh, there was two. There was two on the way. I can't even see them. Where... Tell you what, let's put the radar on. I could well be missing them. My perception is not the best. Doesn't matter how. Although, I've only got 4 attention in game, but that doesn't make a difference. It's my personal perception. The actual reality of it is the fact that I'm not very good at looking at shit in real life. I don't see the details, so let's stick the radar on. They've not disappeared, have they? I'm sure I fought 2 critters near here. Early doors. Can't see them though. I don't understand. Oh, a condom. Are these rats still here? They must have disappeared then. Because I also killed 2 rats down here. You know what, I didn't know they disappeared. I thought they just stayed there for ages. So there's a wasted opportunity. Never mind. Let's grab the condom. Oh, you know what, I can't even tap that, it's so small. I need to get nearby and press the button when it appears. There we go. Condom. There's some more scrap metal in these piles of junk. I think I'll grab some of that. Scrap metal, we'll take the log. Take this scrap metal. Oh, and another log. Anything up here? Nope. Have they not grown yet? My word. How have they not grown? Surely I planted them. You already planted the seeds, I'm just waiting. Waiting for the harvest. So, it looks like we're out of luck when it comes to critter bodies. Looks like we might need to get into another battle if we want to make some more money, which I'm not against. We just need to go and speak to the doctor. Heal ourselves up. And have a little walk around outside town. Thanks, here, Dr. Constantine. I need your help, Doctor. Well, what's wrong? Let me have a look at you. Ah, not looking too good, Sunshine, but I have a drug that might help. Open your mouth, please. Now stick out your tongue. Drink it all down. It's a pre-war mixture, this. It's helped many good people in its time. Completely cured. I don't think it was much. I didn't check it out, but I do remember the health bar being quite high up. That little discrepancy in the health, that could be the difference between life and death. I'm not taking my chances. Auto saved at the right time. It'll also auto save when I leave town as well, so it's no big deal. I do believe Fidel's health's quite... No, Fidel's fucked. I'll tell you what, let's eat some beef before we leave. No, we'll do it on the way out. Can't be arsed walking all the way over there. And I'm not going to heal Fidel, but I will as soon as the battle starts, if we find one. If it's against guys that have got weapons or guns, I'm definitely going to switch to Fidel's gun. Let him use some ranged attacks for now. Well, we need to eat, might as well. So we will have a bit more health after all. Let's have a couple of these, just for you, Fidel. A couple of roast meats. There you go, I think that's Fidel probably fully healed now. Yeah. Pretty much. Come on, where's these bandits? I'll even take some cultists. I think bandits have probably got the better equipment overall. And I'll be able to use that Svinchatka, however you pronounce it. Give that a whirl. Alongside my spade. Here we go. Come and get it. So he's got a crossbow. So how many guys are there? You've got one guy there. Another one that looks like he's got a rifle. And that might be it for now, which I'm quite happy with. Don't want to be overwhelmed too much. So I think, don't know if crossbows take a penalty when in close range, but I'm going to get real close, so I'm there. Oh, there's another guy. Damn it. So he only takes one shot anyway, so it's not too bad. Let's see how this chat kid does. 1, 2. That's more like it. 2 hits and down, and I've still got 3 AP. Now the rifleman, I need to stay out of his way really. I'm going to move over here. That's not really staying out of his way, but... Oh yeah, we're behind the statue. Perfect. Fidel can take care of him for a minute. I'm going to stay out of his way still. Skip turn. What's this guy got? He's got a pistol. So I'm going to yet again stay out of his way. The man with the rifle, who is now dead. So the man with the rifle was more distracted with me because I was closer to him. Despite being around the corner, he was a bit more, what do I do? Do I go for Fidel? Do I go for Andrew? So he didn't seem to know what the fuck he was doing. So Fidel's taking him out. I want you to close the distance, Sunshine. Switch your weapon. And I'm gonna fucking get out of the way. His weapon jammed. That's the good thing about early on as well. A lot of these people use either homemade or improvised, not improvised, or rusty weapons, which have a very strong chance of jamming. Three health. I mean 3 AP. So far so good. I can hit him 3 times now with the amount of AP I've got left. Perfect. So we're on the hour mark. So I'm going to save that after a successful battle. We shall loot the bodies in the next episode. Sell the stuff, which I'm thinking might take us over the 1,000, and we'll be making our way into the city. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a good time whatever you're doing, and I will catch you next time. See ya.